Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be walking you through a day in the life of a medically complex or special needs mom. So I'm going to be running through things like meds and breathing treatments, and we're going to the pediatrician today, got some meds to pick up, got some phone calls to make. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. As you can see, my hair is still in a towel. We're getting ready to go to the doctor, so I'm going to go ahead and finish getting myself around and we'll be back. My mother-in-law's here helping me out today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Getting his breathing treatment done. I'm gonna go get his oxygen, his feeding bag, his chargers, and his car seat all loaded up in the car. Alright, so these are the two sizes of oxygen tanks that we have. This is our last baby tank and it's almost empty, so we're gonna have to take one of our big tanks today. So I'm just going to turn this tank off with our regulator here. So we're just going to pull this off of here, and we're going to take this off of this tank. And you always want to hold on to these little green pieces because you can use them for your regulator. So before you put your regulator on, you want to bleed your tank. And you're just going to slide this on here. Tighten her up. And then we are going to open the tank. And that shows that she's full. So this is our traveling bag for the feeding pump. So a feeding bag hangs in here, and it has all the holes to hold the pump. So the pump sits in here. And then this is the part that will connect to his G-tube extension because he is on feeds 24 hours a day. So this runs continuously and he gets a continuous, kind of like an IV drip almost. He's just getting a slow, continuous delivery of food all day. All right, so this is the travel setup for his pulse ox. So his pulse ox is constantly measuring his heart rate and his oxygen saturation levels. His oxygen may look low to you, but actually for him, his safe zone is from 70 to 90. So because his heart works a little bit differently than everybody else's, he has a lower oxygen saturation level. So we have got all of our gear ready, and we're about to get him loaded up and head to the doctor.
Ready to go.
All right, so we are at the pediatrician waiting to get taken back. We're going to be doing a checkup today and getting our second dose of the flu shot. Are you happy to be here? Oh no! Daniel, hey, Daniel. Well, we had to do a blood draw, and that had Daniel severely upset, but we're calming down now. And I'm having to fill out the infamous questionnaire that I hate because it asks me if we do a lot of things that for him would be extremely advanced with how long he's spent in the hospital. So we have to fill these out at every appointment. And it's not yet, not yet, not yet, sometimes not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Just laid out like you're
What do you think you're doing?
at home.
What do you think you're doing? Hi, Daniel. I could get you. All right, we are back home and we are set back up on our home setup on our IV pole and our concentrate. And this is a big machine that just converts all of the breathing air into the room to breathing air specifically for Daniel. Just for Daniel. Later. Little man is just chilling watching some cartoons right now. I just got the kitchen picked up and now I am about to look at my to-do list for the day. Need to refill some meds, make some phone calls, get some antibiotics, schedule a neurosurgery consult, and call the pharmacy. So I'm gonna do all that real quick. and we'll be back.
Just rocked to sleep. I'm gonna try to go put him in bed. Alright, so we have got Daniel down for a nap, and I am just going to top off his food bag here. So I was in the middle of making myself a sandwich, and Daniel's therapist knocked on the door, and I forgot that we had a session today. So she's not actually like a physical therapist or an occupational therapist, but I forget what her actual title is. She comes by every 2 weeks, and she just does an evaluation on Daniel. She doesn't actually work with him. She talks to me, asks me about how he's been doing. Today we like went through a questionnaire of like, is he doing this? Has he done this? Have you seen him do this? And then she like gives me things that I can do to help him reach these milestones. So, you know, like she tells me to get this out of him, you can try to do this, or to get this out of him, you can try to do this. So anyway, we were talking, and after going through the whole questionnaire, she found that Daniel's biggest delay off of the sheet was by 3 months. So that means that he's 25% delayed. And that's really shocking. Even to her, that was really shocking. She said that she would expect, with all of the time that he spent in the hospital, she would expect for him to be at least 50% delayed all over. But he's not. He's actually doing really well. She said that honestly, she doesn't even think that when he comes up for reevaluation, she doesn't think that he will qualify for more therapy. So it sounds like a negative thing, but that's actually really awesome, because that means that he's at a point where he doesn't even qualify. And he's spent almost 8 months in the hospital and had a stroke and was supposed to be severely delayed. So that is awesome news. So anyway, I'm going to finish eating my lunch, get a few things done around here, and we'll tune back in when Daniel wakes up. Look who's back! Daniel, can you get it? Reach. Oh no, I can't. I might as well, I'm here. It's hard to get me tapping every time. Okay. Get a rigger. Get a rigger. You would after you went out of your shield. It's called a rigger. Bibbing up. So Daniel, a couple weeks ago, had a swallow study, and he passed for purees and thin liquids. So his speech therapist approved us to start working, oh, good job, to start working on purees and liquids for at least 30 minutes every day. His thing is just whenever he was born, he had a heart condition. He wasn't strong enough to eat by mouth. They offered him a bottle, and he started breathing really hard, and his oxygen saturations dropped and stuff. So he never really got to learn how to eat, and so he was fed through a tube. And now it's just one of those things where he's eaten through a tube for so long, he kind of has to learn the suck, swallow, breathe.
And so he, if we put the food in his mouth, like through a syringe or through the Honey Bear or a spoon, he does fine with swallowing. It's just getting him to work for the food. That's the issue right now. So he will probably move from the Honey Bear straight to like a sippy cup instead of a bottle. Alrighty, so we are all done eating and someone is nice and messy. So we are going to go run him a bath. Daniel, who is that? Who is that? Okay, first step is our lotion. Next is Next is tuning the G button. So this is his button right here. This is how he gets food. There is a little balloon on the inside of here, and you use this right here to take water in and out of the balloon to take it in and out. So I'm just going to take some Q-tips and some saline, and we're going to clean that up real quick. So we're going to go ahead and reconnect his G-tube extension. So this right here just kind of twists and lock into place into the top of the button. So we just have to line up have a little cover to put around the button. You're all clean and dressed. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Let me see your shirt. Let me see your shirt. He's so sweet. Yeah. Alrighty, so we are gonna go ahead and make some more formula and start a new feed bag. So I'm gonna fill this up to 500 milliliters of water. Okay, so Daniel's formula is 45 to 24 calories to help him gain weight. So it's 1 scoop of formula to every 50 milliliters of water. So at 500 milliliters, we're gonna do 10 scoops. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. If we get the formula in there, we have to mix in the MCT oil. So this is just an oil that, again, it's empty calories. It's to help him gain weight. So this is a daily multivitamin, so we just put a milliliter a day straight into his feed bag. So it just has a little dropper, and we're just gonna drip it right in here. And then we are gonna go ahead and hook this up. So we've got it primed, we've got the MCT oil formula and multivitamin in there. We're just gonna shake it up, and then we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna put little man's cannula back in. Yeah. Stinky butt. And then, so this is the extension from the tube. You can see the buttons right here. And this comes out, you keep it clamped, open the big port, and plug that right in, and open it up. And then we just have to run him, and he'll be good to go. Alright, we are about empty here. Daniel has stolen the mask. About done here.
California. He's engaged to his childhood friend, Sandy. I was initially
Alrighty, it is midnight, which means it is time for Daniel's first, or well, last med of the day. So we are gonna go give him his methadone. Alrighty, so we just gave Daniel his last round of medication, so he is done for the night, which means it is time for me to wrap up things in here, clean up the kitchen, go take a shower, wash my face, and get ready for bed so we can start it all over again tomorrow morning. Thank y'all so much for watching my video, and stay tuned next week for more. Thanks guys, bye!